Okay, guys, we're live. Can't believe the last video I did was about a 10-minute video. When I watched the replay, I guess it was edited down to 2 minutes. The meat of it gone. Title changed. I'm gonna redo it. Welcome to Beyond Babbitt. This is your host, Brian Anthony. Today is Friday, November the 2nd. This is it. This is the big one. Okay, we're basically, it's been confirmed that the first 100 troops have reached the border in Texas. According to the Daily Mail, 7,000 troops will arrive throughout the weekend, up to 15,000. Okay, there was basically a declaration of war. It's not going to be like it was in Mexico. President Trump said in a speech yesterday on Thursday, November the 1st, he said that the troops are going to be allowed to, quote, return fire if you throw rocks at them. Like if they're attacked, and he said rocks are going to be treated as firearms. Firearms. This has to be real because the way they just deleted, basically gutted my last video. This has to be warning to the militias that are down there, the citizens, the patriots trying to help. You guys are in danger. FF planned. They're going to make you look bad. They're trying to pit you against the military. FF highly likely this weekend. I repeat, FF highly likely this weekend. According to the Daily Mail, an official has confirmed that 2,600 troops are now staging in Texas, staging in bases largely in Texas. And like I said, troops will be arriving up through the weekend, up to 7,000. I'm sorry, up to 15,000. They're expecting up to 7,000 this weekend. And they're actually going to range from California to Arizona and Texas, but they're starting out in Texas. I said all this on the earlier video that was basically gutted, and I went into detail. But this is it. This is the big one. Because if you chunk rocks at them, if you throw rocks at them like they did in Mexico, said the troops are allowed to return fire. We don't know if that's with rubber bullets, tear gas, pepper spray, water hoses, we don't know, or live ammunition. This is the big one. This is the big one. This is real. The Daily Mail. So troops, 2,600 troops are already touched down now. Yeah, they gutted it. It's pretty much a 10-minute video. And on the playback, it's 2 minutes, 49 seconds. They took all the meat out of it. So I know this information is real. So all the militias, they're planning something to pit you guys against the military. If something happens to the troops, they might blame you guys. So everyone, this is to everyone in the area, everyone in Texas, everyone in Arizona, everyone in California, everyone near the border, everyone going on the border. Make sure your cameras are out. Make sure your phones are out. Record everything. 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 Because this is the only way we're going to get the truth. We don't want the sanitized version. We don't want their version, their narrative. We want the real information. So let me just repeat. Let's repeat what we talked about today. It says the Daily Mail is reporting. Now, President Trump did a speech last night. I don't know if it was night. I'm sorry. Yesterday evening, where he authorized the troops to return fire for attack. And they're going to treat throwing rocks as a firearm. So they may shoot live rounds. That's a declaration of war, basically. Daily Mail has reported that the first 100 troops have arrived. They said that 7,000 will arrive throughout the weekend. This is it. Throughout the weekend. And so troops are allowed to return fire. FF, you know, those flags, FF. They're false. And like official confirmed, this is the Daily Mail saying, an official confirmed 2,600 troops are now at staging bases. Now, at staging bases across Texas, largely in Texas. And they're saying that we could see up to 15,000 troops. And they're starting in Texas, staging them, but they said they're also going to stage troops across the border in California and in Arizona. Okay, so the next part of the news I had gotten to was possible regime change in Saudi. Yes. And I gave an example of You Broke My Heart, Fredo, Godfather 3. Michael had to deal with Fredo. So the king's brother is coming out of exile. Apparently he was exiled in the West. He's returning to Saudi Arabia. He has an escort, British and U.S. security. So I don't know if that's military or some of the alphabet guys, but the king's brother is returning from exile, headed back to Saudi Arabia. I believe that the guys, this is over the Khashoggi thing, the Khashoggi murder. Prince bin Salman, I think he's really upset the rest of the family and some people in high up places, and we may see someone else replace him soon. So, you know, I did the breakdown the other day about the allies and the opposition, the A side and the B side, and I had moved Saudi to the center, on the fence. Well, looks like we have a remedy for that. Looks like the king's brother is being backed by the West, and he's headed back to Saudi Arabia. So I wouldn't be surprised if he ascends to power. Okay, so it looks like this video went through all right. Let me know, give me a thumbs up if this one went through all right. They gutted the last one, a whole 10-minute video, and it ended up being just 2 minutes, just basically me saying, hello, welcome to Beyond Babbitt. I'm your host, Brian Anthony. And then they just basically took me to the end, and that was it. But, and thanks to, yes, sir, appreciate it. So thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Be on the lookout, because this is the big one. This is the big one. Because if they throw rocks and say that it's not tear gas or pepper spray or water cannon or rubber bullets that's fired back, say it's live ammunition, okay, that's going to be against some type of UN. We're looking at martial law. We're looking at the UN coming. We're looking at World War, breaking international law. We're looking at war crimes. We're looking at so much stuff, man. It's all planned out. The chaos is planned. The chaos is planned. And at least it looks like they've given us a timeline. They've given us a timeline. Troops are expected there this weekend, so guess what? They're expecting to see action during the weekend or after, soon after. So, right on time. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to see that, but yeah. So let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment down below. Share the word, spread the word that this is the big one. If you haven't had a chance to do anything to prepare, at least pray. That's free. You can do that. Other than that, I mean, be ready for anything. Be ready for everything from here on out. From here on out. Okay. Well, I'll keep you informed as things progress throughout the day, throughout the weekend. It's Beyond Babbitt, your host, Brian Anthony. Over and out.